there Janers, I'm Natalie, and I'm going to show you how I do my face, because in the comments of the nails tutorial a few people said, oh, how do you do your eyes? So I'm going to show you how I do it. So you'll have to ignore any babbling and the state of my bedroom, which is absolutely disgusting. Dresses everywhere. But yeah, ignore that. So this is my bare face. I haven't got anything on it. So what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to shove some of this, which is absolute magic. This is the Nude Magique BB Cream. This is great stuff. You don't need to put moisturiser on underneath, which is great because I'm pretty lazy. So I'm just going to rub some of that. So it goes on white, which is quite alarming, but it actually matches your skin tone. So gives a pretty even coverage, but I don't want anything too dark or crazy because that's what we do for the eyes. Just work a bit there. You have to ignore the fact that it looks like I've got a halo because that's the bedroom light. I don't have a particularly great setup here, sorry. Right, so that bit's done. Oh, got a bit of white bit there. Okay, so what I do next for the eyes, if you're going to do quite an expressive eye like I'm going to do with the flicks, then what you're going to need is some primer. So I use this. This is just a little tester pot that I got from Sephora last time I was in the US. This is the Stay Don't Stray. So this was a freebie and this has lasted me like 4 months. So it's worth buying the full size. I've got the full size but I'm still using this. It comes with a little dabber. So I just dab on a few dots and smear it over the lid. And what that does is that's going to cement all the makeup that you put on. It's going to make it stick like glue. Won't end up running down your face, which has happened so many times. I never used to be convinced on primer, but since I've started using it, I'm a convert. It also makes your eyelids, like, gets rid of any little veins, makes it all a nice colour. As you can see there. Not the best camera for that, but it will have to do, I'm sorry. Okay, so I basically have spent the last few years in pursuit of the best, like, neutral eyeshadow, and I got this kit ages ago. So this is the Benefit Big Beautiful Eyes, and the neutral colour in that is amazing, but they don't actually do that in singles, so this one is the closest. This is leggy, so what I do is I just stick my fingers in it because I'm really grubby like that, and just pat it all over the lid into the arch. I don't worry about being too precise. Obviously I don't want it all over my face, but the primer helps it stick where it should anyway. So you can see it's quite iridescent. It's a nice, like, between bone and pink, so it's a nice in-betweeny. Bourjois do a really nice neutral bone sort of shade as well, and I think NARS do a really matte one, so if you don't like shimmer, maybe go for NARS. Okay, so this is where my lifeblood comes in. This is Rimmel Exaggerate eyeliner. It's about £5 here. It's so good. I've used posh, rich, you know, like rich people's eyeliner. No better, honestly. This is the bomb. So I'm trying to do this without a mirror, so it might come out wrong. Basically, I take the line from basically the middle of the pupil and I draw myself a V, and then I just fill it in underneath, like so. But don't worry about being too neat on the top, because what you're going to do is you're going to go over it with a darker eyeshadow anyway and sort of smudge it up. So then I do the same from here, take it from where the pupil starts, draw yourself your V, and then fill it in underneath. You don't have to have one as big as I've done it, but this is just how I roll. And sort of join it in. So there's your flicks. So what I do now is I take this Big Beautiful Eyes kit. Go and buy it, it's really good. Which comes with this little brush. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use, you can see how battered and old this is now. I'm going to use this shade. So that's the neutral one that I was telling you about, that's all completely gone. And that's a really good concealer, so I'm definitely need to replace this. But there's the dark eyeshadow. So I'm going to get this and I'm going to lick it, because I'm grubby. Just dab it in the eyeshadow, just like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to trace over the black liner, sort of smudge it in so that you can't see a definite line, and bring it over to the beginning of the eye. And then do the same with the other side. Like so. So that's better, so it's not so precise anymore. Then you get the nice little puffy end of the brush, lick it again. I'm sorry, I'm so disgusting. There's probably going to be loads of comments about how gross I am. And then you use the darker colour here, the contouring shade, and I just take it up into the brow bone. I don't have particularly sockety eyes, so that's what we're trying to create here. There we go. Better. Okay, before I go wild with the mascara, I'm then going to take my Browsings. This isn't sponsored by Benefit, I promise, but this is just the brand I use for this. So, your eyes are the windows to the soul, but your eyebrows are like the curtains. So, what I need to do, because my eyebrows are pretty crap, they're a bit sparse, they're not very dark, like my eyelashes aren't very dark. So, if I'm going to make a big fuss with my flicky eye, I need to make sure that my eyebrows look good too. So I'm just going to pop the wax through, make sure they're nice and arched. Because it's quite a retro eye, it's good to have a retro eyebrow. Same with this side. And it comes with a little setting powder as well. So just run that through. That'll make sure the wax doesn't go anywhere. And it's good because the wax sort of sticks down any straggly hairs. So you won't look mental. Nice and groomed. Yep, that's better. Okay, then we go wild for the Mazzy. So at the moment I change which mascara I use all the time. This is a particular favourite. This is Max Factor Experience, which hasn't got the most exciting tube, but what is in there is amazing. But this has nearly run out, so I can't really show you with this. What I'm using now is Rimmel Scandalise. Comes in an absolutely mental tube that looks like a massive dildo. So, or could double up as one. So, it's got this sort of precision applicator thing at the end. So I'm probably going to put a really funny face now. Don't scrimp on mascara. Ever. The good thing about this brush as well is you can really get into the corners. Like, you do want a fan effect. Obviously you can get those individual lashes if you want to bulk up your own. Get right into the corners as well to really open up your eyes. See the difference between that and that? So you can't see my eyelashes at all because I've got stupid fair eyelashes. Same with this side. Everyone looks stupid doing mascara. See, I do this on the train in the morning on the way to work. Look. Get a few funny looks, but I don't really care. Better. Okay, so while we're waiting for that one to dry, I actually think that you should wait a bit for the first coat to dry. It's not the same for everyone, but that's what I do. So this is my secret weapon for looking glowy and fabulous. This is NARS Liquid Illuminator in Orgasm. It's amazing. So what I'm going to do, just makes you look all glowy and healthy, even if you're not. I'm going to put some on here. Along my nose, this side, up here on the brow bone. You can do the inner corners of your eyes if you want. I just rub the residue there because I've already got that nice shimmery eyeshadow in there from earlier. And now we're going to go in for round number 2. As you can see, this mascara is one that really builds up the volume quickly, and that's something that I really want. Obviously you can use false lashes as well. I'm not very good at applying those though, so I'll just use what I've got. I applaud you if you've managed to last 10 minutes in of just me putting my makeup on. There we go. So that's how you can get a fresh-faced, flicky eye look with a slight glow and a sheen. What I like to wear, what kind of lip I like to wear with this sort of glowy look is a more neutral lip. So I use the same lip liner I use for everything. I use this lip liner whether I use a neutral lip colour, a lip gloss, well, a darker lip gloss, red lipstick, pink lipstick. You just want a neutral. Max Spice is the one that everyone goes for, but this is the one I'm using at the moment. This is the Rimmel Lasting Finish in number 50, Tiramisu. So you just line your lips. Don't worry about it being too precise. Give it a rub. You can go out like this if you want. And then I'm using Revlon Just Bitten Kissable. I love this so much. It's so good. It's like a chubby stick, but a cheaper version. This colour is honey. It's like the perfect nude. And it stays on. There you go. So that's how I do my face, my flicky eye with a sort of glowy cheek and a nude sheeny lip. So hope you enjoyed that and it wasn't too boring, and yeah, see you next time.